All right. Hey, Will. Just waiting for some people to get in here. Let me go ahead and let everybody know I'm live. How the sound? Can you hear me? How does the sound now? Let's take a look. We're just trying to get the sound together. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Does it sound good? Jocelyn says, hey, Jocelyn. Matter of fact, I want to make Jocelyn a moderator. Let me see if I could. You can hear me? You can hear me? Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so my sound's all good. Hubby's in the background. Hey, Jasmine. Hey, everybody. Just waiting for everybody to get in. What y'all drinking on? Let me know before we get started what y'all drinking on. Hubby made this concoction. I don't know what this is. Let me see. It's like wine, alcohol, so I don't know. And then, of course, we got some happy flower going on. So I'm just waiting for everybody to get in. I'm going to spark up in a minute. Let me go on live and let everybody know I'm here. Thank you for your patience. So make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you share this video for everyone's in here. I need to see some thumbs up here. That really helps me. Okay, let me see. So everyone's in here. I need to see some thumbs up. They know you here. Okay, so before we get started, we are going to be doing some live tarot readings. So I do want to get into that, but before we get into any live tarot readings here, I do want to discuss a few things with you guys. For those of you who don't know me, I don't know how my camera just keeps doing it. Do you see that? My camera just keeps. Do you see that? It's like it keeps going out of focus. Give me 1 second, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. All right, here we go. I think I got it. Sorry about that, guys. Give me 1 second. How's that? Is that better? Let me know in the comments. Does this look better? Okay. Okay, so for those of you who are interested in a reading here, we will definitely be getting into that. I do have a couple people who already, I have one person who already cashed at me. If you do want to actually get your reading, skip ahead the line, because I'm just going to pick questions randomly. So if you want to get your questions picked ahead of time, you do see my Cash App there. $5 gets you one question. If not, you could just leave your question once we get to the question portion. But without further ado, for those of you who don't know me, my name is C, the Spiritual Goddess. Some of you may know me from my beauty channel, Ceethebeautydiva. Leave me some thumbs up emojis if you're here for the positive vibes today. We're gonna make sure this be a positive live stream, hopefully. Okay, so leave me some thumbs up for that in the comments below. So why do I have you here? So I have some notes, guys. Okay, so before we get into why I have you here, we're going to do a raffle and giveaway first off. So the first giveaway I'm going to do is I'm giving away a 15-minute reading. I meant to tell you, make sure you screenshot whoever is the winner is. First, I want you to just look at the comments. So make sure it's on live chat, the first person put in a comment. So I'm giving away a 15-minute reading. Kyle is going to be watching the chat. So whoever's the first one who leave the correct comments, you will win a 15-minute reading, okay? So we're going to keep this a 90s, 2000s theme. So this is an easy one. What was Steve Urkel's alter ego? See who get it first. He going to screenshot. And if y'all see me sniffing, I have allergies, okay? Not that Rona. Anybody got it first? Anybody answer? Who wants to win a 15-minute reading? Steve Urkel's alter ego. This is a free 15-minute reading, phone reading that you can win. All right, guys, we're about to move on. All right. I guess we move it on. No one answered it.
Oh, wait. No, wait. Hold on.
Who answered it?
Amy.
What'd she say?
Stefan.
All right, Amy. So you're my first winner. You win a free 15-minute phone reading. So what I'd like you to go ahead and do, and Kyle put this in there, I'd like you to go ahead and email me at ceethespiritualgoddess@gmail.com. So Kyle's going to put that email address. You won. You're my first winner for a 15-minute reading. So you have 48 hours to contact me, girl. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this video. So once again, like I said, my name is C, the Spiritual Goddess. I am a tarot reader. I'm a light worker. I do spell work. I do candle magic. Basically, I want to be like your psychic bestie, basically. What I wanted to do today, I'm trying to bring forth every Fridays. Fridays or Saturdays, I want to do a live stream where I can do some tarot readings. But not only that, I can enlighten you during this time. Before we get started, shout out to everyone who has been affected by this virus. This is really, really crazy. So I want to shout out to everyone who has been affected. You guys are in my prayers. Or if you know anyone who has been affected, you guys are in my prayers. But with that being said, during this time, I thought this would be a perfect time to actually bring different content, lift you up. So if you are still here so far and you're digging this positive vibe, I want you guys to leave me some heart emojis in the comments here. So the first topic we want to talk about is spiritual work. Okay. What made me want to talk about spiritual work and how not to get scammed. Hopefully that's the title for those of you who's watching the playback. How many of you have thought of getting spiritual work or have actually gotten spiritual work? Let's start there. So how many of you have either thought about getting spiritual work or you've actually gotten spiritual work before? Leave some comments below. Your comments is faster than mine.
Amy said she thought about it.
She thought about it. Okay. What about you guys? Have any of you thought about getting spiritual work, or have any of you you've been indecisive? I could show you guys comments too. Okay. You too. Okay. Okay, so the reason why I actually wanted to bring this forth is because I've been in all of the Facebook groups. For those of you who are watching this video, you probably are into anything supernatural, metaphysical. And the one thing I always see is I see a lot of people complaining about getting scammed. I don't want to say any names to a particular group. I actually seen someone, it was a horrible exchange against a light reader and a actual customer of theirs. And for those of you, if you ever had a bad experience with a light reader, that's anyone who does tarot work or anything like that, or anyone who has done service in that type of realm for you, the first thing I want to do is apologize. I want to apologize because that is definitely, I want to apologize on behalf of them. That's definitely not good. But we want to talk about some ways to prevent yourself to get scammed. Of course, there's no 100% proof way. You know, we all get burned sometimes. But a few things I want to point out to prevent yourself from getting scammed. So the first thing I would first recommend is before you even do light work with anybody, before you even decide, I don't care if 100 people tell you they're good, get a book or tarot reading with them. Book a tarot reading with them. How they treat you in that reading tells you everything. For those of you who've gotten a reading from me, whether it's being a free reading or a paid reading, leave 100, the 100 emoji or a fire emoji. I'm always crazy, some crazy emoji in the comments there. Because for anyone who's gotten a reading with me, I make sure I handle everyone like they're a friend of mine. You know, when you get a reading from me, you not only do you get, you know, and I'm talking about paid readings, or if you want a reading from me, I send you chakra healing. I give you all I give because it's an experience. You get what I mean? So the biggest thing I say to prevent yourself from actually getting scammed when it comes to someone doing magic work from you is to actually book a reading with them. And you want to judge them from the time you book the reading till the end. How do they communicate with you? What's their policy? I see a lot of times too, a lot of people get scammed because they don't look at their policy. What policy do they have? The second way to protect yourself is actually, I accept Cash App payments, I accept PayPal, but I'm going to tell you, a lot of spiritual workers don't like this, but try to book all your readings, or if they have to do spiritual work, use PayPal. See if they accept PayPal, because if something goes wrong, now I do know as a spiritual worker, sometimes you do have people out there who scam the system. But if you're really passionate about your work, if you're really enthralled in this as a spiritual worker, you ain't got to worry about that. That's going to be handled. You know what I mean? But as far as a person who's new to this, because before I started doing readings, I've actually used to be a customer of a lot of tarot readers. So I always say PayPal. PayPal, no matter what, you can dispute your charge, versus if it's, through another form of payment, if you're not trusting of that person. Now with me, I let you know up front, whether you do Cash App, which my Cash App is below if you do want to jump the line, or if you just want to donate to the channel, or and I do offer PayPal. I accept every form of payment, but with me, I like to be transparent, and that's another thing too. If your reader or your light worker has an attitude, now we all have different things that go on. I'm human first, but if they have an attitude with you, or if they can't communicate with you, things are always happen. You're going to actually sometimes run behind. I'm human. But if they don't respond to you at all, give you no communication, that's another sign of someone that you don't need to fool with. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're almost done, guys. I don't want to keep you here too long. So we have a second trivia. All right. So let's see. I'm going to pick something not too hard. This is for a 15-minute reading. I'm giving away another 15. I'm doing 3 giveaways. Okay. So before I give away anything, I want you guys to go ahead and leave me some comments below and let me know you're still here. Leave me some comments below if you're rocking with the live so far. Okay. I'm trying to make these trivias not too hard because I want everyone to get a reading. Okay. All right. So this is the second trivia. Okay. If you guys, this is going to be an easy one, Kyle. You probably think it's too easy. Name all four of the main characters of Girlfriends. If you can name that, you win a 15-minute reading. And if you like, this is easy. And if you already won it the first time, you can't win it the second time. So was it Amy who won the first time? So name me all 4 of the main characters from Girlfriends. This is easy. Let's see who's gonna win. Hand me my drink. For a 15-minute reading. You watch a cow?
Yeah.
See who gonna name it first? 15-minute reading. You never watched Girlfriends before? Okay. Have you guys ever watched Girlfriends? Let's start there. Because we have to have another guy. If you okay. You never watched it either? Okay. Okay. Let me see. I would give you guys, I would give whoever else in here one more chance, and then I'm gonna move to the next question. This would be an easy one. Let me see here. Let me go to, I have some backup questions. Did you want to? Okay, Sadia, you better you should have the 4 characters. Anybody answer yet?
Not good.
I'm trying to give him a chance. Okay.
So the answers isn't their names.
Yeah. Okay. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Okay. All right. I guess we did. Did she put it down?
No, not yet.
Okay. Should I move on or should I give her a chance?
I'll move on to another question.
Okay. Yep, the days before. Okay, yep. Okay. All right. So I guess we'll move on to the next one. Okay. So this is kind of early 2000s here. So I'm trying to do like 90s, 2000s. This would be an easy one. Okay. Y'all ready? How many of you guys watch Sex in the City? Now, does anybody how many of you guys watch Sex in the City? Did she put it in? How many people? Did people watch that?
Nobody responded yet.
Okay. This is an easy one. Okay. What was the name of Miranda's son? This is easy.
I honestly don't know. I don't know.
Really?
Hmm.
All right. If you guys don't get this, I have to move on. So no one's gonna get the 15-minute read. All right. Anybody got it?
Nope.
All right. Going once. Going twice. Okay. Yeah, it is going a little slow. Share this video, guys. And share this to your friends. We want to get more people on this. I do plan on trying to do this every Friday. So hopefully we can get. The question was, what is Miranda's from Sex and the City son? If you can get that, you win a 15-minute reading. Do you know it? All right. Hey, Erica. Okay. Well, we'll go back to that. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get into some final things before we get into the tarot readings. Okay. So I want to go ahead and discuss. Yes, guys, get some more likes up. Thank you, guys. Okay. All right. So I want to go ahead and discuss my services before we get started with doing some free reading. So this is so fun. Like I stated, I am a tarot reader. So I provide a lot of tarot services, different services here. I do ancestral readings. I do do some mediumship work, but usually I have to prepare for that. But I am, in particular, what I specialize in is love readings, money readings. I also do spell work. So for those of you, we just had a Libra moon that passed. So if you want to get any spell work done, I do provide that. For those of you who have booked candle readings candle magic work with me, I am planning on lighting your second candle. Yes, with me, when I do candle magic, I give 2 candles. So I like to try to make sure the spell goes through. I give it every opportunity to go through. So I do spell work, in particular candle magic. Also, I am about to start doing mentorship with helping you set up your altar and different things like that. So make sure you guys follow me on all of my social medias for that. Also, too, we do tarot readings here. So if you guys want to book a personal reading with me, all my price lists and everything will be on my Instagram, which is See the Spiritual Goddess. If you guys also, if let's say you can't book that, let's say those prices, you just don't have it at that time, I do a lot of readings here. So I do a lot of pick a card readings, a lot of horoscope readings. I also I want to do $5 readings every Friday on live. So if you want to make sure your question gets answered, you can definitely cash at me in advance. $5 gets you 1 question. $10 gets you 2. If you book it before the actual live takes place, or pay your cash app in advance, you get the option of staying anonymous. So I'll give you a number and you go first. So that is my services. So we're going to get into some live readings. I hope you guys do subscribe to my channel. Everyone's here. It's 7 people here, so I should have 7 likes. Is that right, Kyle? How many likes I got? Let's see. I should have 7 likes.
7, yeah.
Okay, good. So we're going to go ahead and get into some readings here. So I'm going to start off with the person who cash at me. Also, too, if you do cash at me, you get your reading first. So I'm not going to say the name of the first person. Let's see. Shout out to everyone who actually cash at me. Also,
and if you want to know if you can donate through PayPal.
Yes, you can.
Question for this session.
Yes, you can. Let me go ahead and get that to you. My PayPal link if you want to donate through PayPal. So this is also every week. If you guys want to, you can send me your $5 in advance. Also, I'm looking for a moderator. I have Zoe down. Zoe, if you here, girl, I don't know if you here. I just couldn't add it right now, but I'm definitely going to make sure I have you down. I'm about to send this to you, Kyle. So go ahead and leave your questions below if you do want to ask your questions. I'm going to post my PayPal. Also, if you want to, I'm not going to, now this is the thing. I'm going to get some house rules about the questions. So give me 1 second. Hold on. I'm about to airdrop this to you so you can post it in there.
All right.
So PayPal is also Ceethebeautydiva. This is just like a note. You can put in the chat. Just copy and paste. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, so before we get into the reading here, does anyone have any questions for me? I'm gonna take some Q&A. You can donate also through Cash App, Amy. You can do Cash App or PayPal. The Cash App is Ceethebeautydiva. Make sure you type that in there. Cash App and PayPal is Ceethebeautydiva. Okay. Kyle's about to post it. So let me get the first person. So my first client. Okay, so this is for number 43. So the question is, will I win my lawsuit against my job? Okay. All right. So before we get started with these readings, here's a few things I want to just get in line. People, anyone who sends Cash App or anyone who sends PayPal, you get your readings done first. After that, if no one else sends some, I will be just I'll pick a couple people random. But however, I try not to keep these lives too long because I do want to actually edit it. So I'll probably be picking like one or two people randomly, if as long as it doesn't go over the time. Okay, so I do have a certain time limit because I am a fur mommy and I do have I do have to feed my cats or they'll come in and start yelling. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. So 43, will you win your lawsuit against the child? Okay. And thank you to everyone who's donated to my channel so far. If you guys do want to donate to my channel, just beyond this, you can also Cash App me. All of that's going directly into the channel. I do have some celebrity readings coming up too. So make sure if you haven't, you also subscribe there. And then for those of you who are watching the replay, I will also have another video up for you guys with just the first part. Okay, so number 43. Wow. Let me show you what cards you have, okay? So you have the New Beginnings card. Hey, Rashonda. Shout out to my girl, Rashonda. She is a real estate agent. I'm trying to get her to do her real estate page. So make sure you guys follow her, okay? Especially if you're looking to book a house, or book a house. If you're looking to buy a house in the Michigan area, definitely hit her up, okay? Okay, 43. So you got Prosperity Begins, and then you have the Truth card. So as far as you winning your lawsuit, I'm not gonna lie to you. I do see you actually winning your lawsuit. I actually don't see it go to trial. I see it going to a settlement. This is a good spread to have. Let me just pull some clarity cards. I do see you actually winning. If you guys want to be picked for a reading, if you want to make sure your pick, make sure you cash at me. If not, I'm just picking randomly, so you can still leave your questions in here. Leave your questions in the chat. All right, so let's go ahead and see. I want to pull some clarity cards for you, 43. How's the chat going so far?
Pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, you're going to win. This is what I want to show you, though, because I was worried about this. So you have also the universe card that came up. You have the emotional loss. Then you have the balance card. So what that is showing me, I do see you winning this lawsuit, and I think we may have had a conversation about this before. I'm not sure. You probably laughing if we did have this conversation. You need to make sure you use the money and spend it wisely, because what Spirits is telling me is I do see you losing this, but also, I'm sorry, I do see you winning this, but I also see you losing something emotionally. So whether that means, I don't know, I feel like you and your spouse, like y'all gonna, I don't know. I feel like they're going to want to spend the money one way, and you're going to be like, nah, I want to spend the money this way. If it's a spouse, if it's not a spouse, what I do see is you probably like someone actually feeling like you owe them that money, or you're supposed to give them a piece of it, and you're saying no, and you guys falling out for that. Someone may come to you with a sob story of needing something. Please don't give it to them. And I feel like you are going to say no. And what's going to happen is you guys are probably going to fall out. So hopefully that answers your question. But you are going to definitely win this lawsuit. All right. Let me check my cash app and see if y'all playing with me. So, all right. So I hope that answers your question for number 43. So we're going to go ahead and get into this here, these readings here. Let me see. Someone cash app me. Okay. Yep. I just received a cash app. You didn't leave your question, though. Elizabeth, are you in here?
You said who?
Elizabeth.
I think that's Mrs. Maggie.
I don't know who this is. Who just sent me the $10? They gonna say that. Somebody can say they did. Elizabeth. Okay. Through PayPal. Okay. Okay. You get 2 questions. Leave me your 2 questions. Him my drink. Him my drink. Sorry about that if you said me a couple times. Sorry about that. Take your time, sweetie. All right, so while we're waiting on her questions here, do you guys have questions about me, about my channel here? Also, for those of you who's been watching me or are interested in checking out my content here, I'm also taking suggestions for pick a card readings. If you don't know, if you haven't been watching my horoscope videos, I actually been doing a secret contest. So the person who leaves me the best question for my next pick a card reading, I am giving a 30-minute reading away. So make sure you go find your sign. For those of you guys who sign who's not up, because I think I have everyone signed up to believe I have Leo's up. Yeah, which that Leo video is doing awesome. Shout out to everyone who's show love to that video. But
that's the first question.
That's the first question. Okay. But for the rest of the signs, they should be up. If not tonight, definitely tomorrow. I try to have them up by the 10th, but I've been running a little late this month. Okay, so question. Oh, it's a Pisces. I'm a Libra. What's been on his mind and feelings towards me today recently? Oh, I love questions like this. Okay, so that's your first question. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and see. She said she's a Libra and he's a Pisces. What she said their sign was?
Yeah, he's a Pisces. She's a Libra.
You should definitely check out my Pisces reading.
And this is her second question.
Okay. So let's start. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead. I'm gonna pull out my Romance Angels Oracle deck. Okay. Make sure you guys continue leaving me some comments in here. Leave me some comments. Leave me some of your questions and different things like that. Okay. First question. All right. Okay. I'm picking up something. Thank you, Pooh. I'm picking up something. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I'm getting the feeling, and tell me if this is correct, Amy. I feel like I don't feel like I feel like he doesn't trust you 100%. And I don't think it's because you did anything wrong. I think so let me show you the cards I got first. Okay. The first card I got is the Religious Factors card. I don't know if you guys can see that. The Deception card. And then the getting to know each other card. Let's see. I do feel like there's definitely someone else around. Yeah, I do feel like there's someone else around. When I say someone else, I don't think it's necessarily meaning that I don't necessarily think it's so hold on, give me 1 second. I don't necessarily think when I say someone else, I'm not thinking it's more so of another woman. I'm thinking it's more so of his family. I feel like for some reason I'm picking up he doesn't 100% trust you or trust himself to love you. I feel like yeah, his family. I see it. I feel like in his last relationship, if it is either his last relationship or maybe one of his siblings, he's seen how his family actually treated that person. I do feel like that. And he doesn't think you, I feel like it's two things. One, he doesn't think you have what it takes to what comes with his family. For some reason, I'm getting that. Yeah. How can you get her? Sorry, guys. My cat, she came in. Down. Yeah. I feel like also too, he's very attracted to you. Not to try to put your tea out there, but I do feel like sexually he actually has a very, very good attraction. But I feel like if I have to be honest with you, if I have to be straight up and honest with you with this, Spears is telling me that you need to pay attention to the red flags, because what I do see with him, I don't see another woman yet, but I think he actually listens to his other family. I feel like for some reason they're saying like, oh, he shouldn't date you, or if not that, like they tell him this is the type of woman you need to be, or this is the type of person you need to be with. And I do feel like that's a red flag, because I don't feel like he will stand up to his family. I do feel like that. I do feel like there's a sense of also codependency. Codependency. I feel like kind of on your end though, if I have to be honest with you. So don't take this the wrong way. I feel like on your end, what Spirits is telling me, you need to, because I feel like you kind of forget about yourself in the relationship. Spirits is saying like, I don't feel like this is necessarily a relationship yet, a full relationship. But what Spirits is saying though, you need to focus on loving yourself, because I don't see this as the person for you, if I can be honest with you. By the way, guys, I do curse and I do get straight to the point with my reading, so I apologize. I'm a little brass. I'm a city girl. I'm a city girl. I'm, so I'll just be honest with you. I'm a little brass. All my friends are here. Y'all know how I am. Yeah, I do. Spirits said you need to love yourself first. I do feel like you put your all into this. And he ain't, if I have to be honest with you, he ain't worth a pot to piss on in. Like, if I have to be honest with you. Not because he's a bad person, but because he can't stand up to his family. So he's never going to be the one for you, if I have to just be honest. But I just have to be honest, okay? Also, let me see your second question. I'm sorry if I went on a tangent. Guys, leave me some heart emojis if you're enjoying the live so far. Leave me some heart emojis if you guys are enjoying the live so far. Okay. So let me see your second question. Be careful.
Second question.
Okay. The second question, it just came up. Okay. Has Thor considered being a alert terrorist? Here's the thing. It's not that he doesn't want to be with you, okay? So just to answer your second question, it's not that he doesn't want to be with you. That's not what it is. That's not the thing at all. Because if I have to be honest with you, I feel like he has a sweet soul about him. But the thing I'm seeing here, what Spirits is telling me is he can't stand up to his family. I feel like what's going to happen is if you were to be with him, let me just pull up some cards. I'm gonna just pull some cards. Let me pull some cards first. Cause like Spirits just keep telling me like you deserve better. Like I just keep hearing like this is a lesson they're trying to teach you in all of this. Yeah, he has. Look, okay, this is what I want to tell you. He definitely has feelings for you. Okay, he has feelings for you. That's not a question. You got the reconciliation card though, because what spirits is telling me, I don't know if you guys can see this here. I feel like somebody though from your past is coming. If I have to be honest with you, I feel like somebody from your past. I don't know if it's let me see. Is it from your past or is it from his past? No, it's not your past. If I have to be honest with you, what spirit's telling me. Okay. There's someone in his past. There's someone in his past. And I feel like what spirit is telling me is spirit is telling me that he actually, it's because of what happened in the past. I feel like whatever happened in the past is preventing him from actually moving forward with you. Look, you deserve love. Remember what we talked about? You deserve love. What spirits is saying, you need to have more self-love for yourself. This is, it's not that he doesn't have feelings for you. The thing is though, what feelings do you have towards yourself though? Because they're saying you deserve better, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Yeah, I'm not doubting he's happy about you. But what I'm saying is I feel like his family, like I do feel like he's not emotionally mature enough, if you get what I'm saying. For you. You can do much better. Okay, so all right. Let me see. Did anybody else send me anything before we move on? If you guys send me something on Cash App or PayPal, like I can see Cash App, but I don't know about my PayPal is acting up. Okay. All right. The advice I have on this connection would be for you to and I'm not trying to say this in no type of way. The connection for this connection would be for you to actually really look at this and see if you can do better. If you get what I mean? Like you can do better is basically what I'm trying to say. There's so many words. Like you should let this go in the name of love. If you get what I'm saying. Because I think it's going to take him a while. It's not that he doesn't have feelings for you. It's going to take him a while for him to, if ever, for him to stand up to his family. Okay, so so if you left me a question, leave some questions in the comments. The comments are scrolling fast, so I'm going to take a few more questions here. Let me see. So, and if you have won a reading with me, definitely Kyle's going to leave that email once again. That's make sure you email me cthespiritualgoddess@gmail.com to actually get your winnings. You have 48 hours to contact me. So if you guys have any questions here, anyone else? Okay, hand me my drink. Hand me my drink. Before we close out. So you see where you put the book of reading, also that email address, cthespiritualgoddess@gmail. If you want a reading from me, that's where you go up to too. Do we get any questions? All right, so if we don't have any questions, I'm going to go to my final trivia for the big winning. If you already left a question earlier, leave a question, re-enter your question here because something's wrong with the chat. I'm so happy you guys checked me out. Thank you guys for everyone who's came in. So let's see. Okay.
I got a question.
Will my Taurus come back? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to be on here for 10 more minutes. So if you guys want to leave some questions, leave it below. So will my Taurus come back? Okay. If you guys haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We will be trying to do this every Friday. So make sure you also hit the subscribe button. We'll try to do this every Friday or Saturday. Okay. What's your first name, sweetie? Because I want to make sure I'm asking the spirits for the right person. You don't have to give me your full name. Just what's your first name? You hear if Toya. I don't know if you guys can hear my cat in the background. She having a fit right now. She telling me basically, hurry up. Her first name is Toya. Okay. Her first name is Toya. Kyle. Her first name is Toya.
Yeah, Toya.
Okay. Oh, yep, it just popped up. Okay. I could definitely feel your energy on this, Toya. Y'all been like, this is, I feel like you never expected it to get here. I don't know if you guys can hear my cat in the background. I'm sorry about that. Okay, I pulled a couple more cards than I normally pull because I do feel like from what Spirit is telling me, Toya, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, the way this relationship was I don't know how to explain this. If I'm explaining this right, the way this relationship was originally supposed to be projected, like the way everything, like I feel like it was like it had moments when it was so good, like you would have never thought it would have ended up here. Because I'm gonna show you the cards. We got the chemistry cards, wedding, let go of control issues, true love, worth waiting for. So what Spirits is telling me, I feel like I'm just sorry because I'm picking up on your feelings. What I'm feeling like is I'm feeling that I feel like things just got a little bit out of hand with you all. I do feel like this Taurus that you're speaking of, they still have feelings for you, if I have to be honest with you. They still have feelings for you. I feel like even to them, what I'm picking up is like I got the passion card. Like I feel like not to be too much, but they fantasize about you. A lot. I do feel like okay, this is what I'm showing. I am showing a heart to heart. I have heart to heart conversations and reconciliation. And I'm sorry if you can't see the cards because it's lighting. But what Spirits is telling me is, I do feel like this is worth fighting for. I definitely feel like they're, I don't know how to say this. let me see. I don't know if you broke their heart. Because I keep seeing like trust issues coming up. Trust issues and forgiving and learning. I don't know if it's a sentiment on the behalf of you broke their heart, but they're saying that you have to forgive yourself. And if it's not that you broke their heart, if it's more so that they broke your heart, it's saying you need to work on forgiving them. I feel like a conversation does need to be had. I feel like you have to let your friends help you. I feel like there's a third party that can help y'all reconcile together. But I do see that ultimately, yes. I feel like this is a soulmate for you. This is someone you're supposed to learn a lesson from, is what Spirit is telling me. They're saying though, let me see what exactly you need to do, because I'm picking up, like, I don't know, your ancestors coming through strong, girl. I'm gonna need to hit a blunt after this. I'm picking up on your pain. Like, I feel like this was like some love. I feel like this was like some, like the dramatic, like this ended. I don't know if it ended dramatically or what, girl. But hold on, let me pull some other cards for you, girl. I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know what you did to them. You put it on them or something, because they still fantasize about you. I do want to say that. So they still definitely fantasize about you. So kudos for that. I guess if you want them back. You said it did. It ended very dramatic. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I feel like with this person, if you said the word, they would come running back, kind of. I really do feel like that. I don't know, because I feel like they fantasize about you a lot. I feel like they actually feel like you're the one. I feel like you guys have a bond that is like unbreakable. Okay, what you need to do? Let's see what Spirits is saying. Well, girl, this is saying that okay, this is what Spirits is telling me. First off, fulfillment of wishes. So you really what this is telling me. Normally this comes out if I do a reading with someone, because normally before I do a spell magic, I like to do a reading. I would say, girl, just do some magic or just speak it in the atmosphere. People don't know magic. Magic is just really speaking it in the atmosphere. It's really the intent behind it. So the first thing I would tell you to do is to definitely put it out there. That's what you want. You said, do he miss you? He definitely miss you. This is destiny. You guys are supposed to be together. This is supposed to happen. The problem I see at the end of the day, what really ended y'all relationship was balance. Y'all don't have balance for each other. I feel like there's some control issues on both sides a little bit. Both of you guys had something that happened in your past that really, really caused you guys to, if you want to get down to the core of it, that's what caused you guys to split. You see what I mean? What Spirit is telling me is here, they're telling me that at the core of everything, really, you guys have to have balance and you have to let go of the control. Like, I feel like with you, girl, if I have to be honest with you, girl, I feel like you the type of person you probably like got your own stuff together. You got your own shit. You got your own this. You got your own that. You know, bad bitch level is so many words. I do cuss on my live. So, but you got it all together. But what I feel like though, you have to, what I'm feeling is, from what he's feeling, he feels like emotionally, he or she, I don't know who this person is. I'm just saying what this person is. It's like part of them feel like a part of rejection a little bit. I don't know. I feel like maybe they were entertaining someone else or entertaining other things. It's because they couldn't say that. But instead of them just saying that, I feel like whoever this person is has a lot of pride and ego, but they miss you a lot. I feel like if you guys, I don't know, I see summer. I just see summertime. You know, if we get through this Corona stuff, but I don't know. I see summertime. Um, you guys really getting back together, if that makes sense. I don't know. I see summertime. I see summer. I really do see that. Hopefully that makes sense though. If you do want to get some spell magic from me to help boost that for you, I'll definitely have that available. All that information will be below. And I definitely will be coming back doing some videos showing how, you know, to attract your love to you. For those of you guys who are interested in that, I do have a video coming up speaking on how to attract that love to you or make you and your loved one, whoever you're with, more stronger, if that makes sense. Okay, so what time are we at now?
7:16.
All right, so I hope I was able to give you some clarity. Let's see if we got any more. Okay, I think that's everything. All right, guys. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this house party. I want to give a big shout out to everyone who attended this. For those of you who are watching the replay, definitely make sure you leave me some comments below. Let me know some more topics. I hope to see you guys next week. We are going to be talking about some sex magic, actually manifesting things through sex magic. So, I don't know if I should have said that. YouTube probably gonna flag me for saying that word. Sex. Whatever YouTube. I don't know what the hell I'm saying anyway. But we're gonna be talking about manifesting during using that and quite a few other things here. So I hope to see you guys next Friday. Here next Friday or Saturday. I'll let you guys know all of that information. Let me know also what you guys think about this. Make sure you follow me on my Instagram at Ceethebeautydiva. So until then, gods and goddesses, don't forget to rock your crown. See you in the next video. Peace.